Hey everybody, it's Kyle from Going Up Garden. On today's episode we are doing an update video on the raised bed that has the 5 different soil mixes in it. So let's go and see how they're doing. So this first section has the native soil that's here in my yard, and everything is pretty small in this section. It's not really growing very quickly. As you can, I put a string up on the back side so you can see the difference in growth. So when we pan over, you can tell the difference. So we'll move over to the next one. And this section has compost from the Solano County dump. And everything in this section, it looks pretty healthy. The sunflowers growing nice and big, and you can tell the difference from that one to that one. The pepper has some flowers on it. Looks pretty healthy. The crookneck is a lot bigger than the other one. Tomatoes are fairly big actually in this section. Show you the difference in size. And yeah, so everything's doing pretty good in just straight compost. So we'll pan over to the next. This is my soil mix. It's compost from the Solano County dump, and some compost I make here mixed in with azomite rock dust and Gaia green glacial rock dust. And this one actually has the biggest sunflower of all of them. Looks really healthy. The crookneck looks about the same as the one with straight compost. The tomatoes are similar in size to the one with straight compost. You can see I use the string as a guide so you guys can tell on camera the difference. So everything's looking pretty good in that section. We'll go to the next. This is compost from the Solano County dump. Some compost that I make here. It's got Boogie Brew Pro compost tea and pure protein sprayed on it. And the tomatoes are a little bit bigger than the others. Like, I'd say maybe about an inch. Hard to tell on camera, but you guys can see the string. And everything else looks similar in size. This is a little bit smaller than the other sunflowers. This one actually has a lot of flowers on the pepper plant, which is good. The leaves on the pepper are a little bit bigger in size. So I think it looks fairly good. This one actually got a little bug damage on the leaves. So now we'll move to the next section. Now this section right here has a ton of stuff in it. So it's got my soil mix, compost from the Solano County dump. It's got the Boogie Brew Pro, pure protein, organic solution, worm castings, C90, foundation mycorrhizae, Boogie bricks, the Boogie frass, and it's got the Boogie base in it. It's got Nature's Pride. It's got the azomite and the Gaia green all mixed in. And this one is by far doing the best. And it's got the biggest tomato. That's an early grow. These are all early girls, the taller ones, and then the ones next to it, they're Romas, and they're determinate tomatoes, the Romas. So they get kind of bushy. They don't really get really tall, but they kind of bush out. So they're not going to be as tall as the early girls, which the early girls get to be like 7 feet tall here. So, but everything's doing really good in this. The peppers, they have a lot thicker stalks on them than the others. The leaves on the peppers are a lot wider, a lot bigger. These also have flowers on them. The sunflower is it's not as big as the others, but it's catching up, because last week it was pretty small, and it's starting to really pick up in growth. Now, the plant in the middle is supposed to be a crookneck squash seed, or a crookneck squash, and I did plant crookneck squash in here. But what happened was, when they sprouted, I pinched out all the small plants, the small starts, and I left the biggest one, but the biggest one for some reason was a zucchini plant, so there must have been a zucchini seed in my compost, and so now this one has a zucchini and then the rest are crookneck, so it kind of screws up my test. But I mean, you can see that, still see how everything's doing, because I wanted to do yield tests on each one of these, but oh well, I tried. Get everything exactly right, but the zucchini looks pretty good. So that's my 3-week update. This has been growing for 3 weeks, and I'll do a little walkthrough again here. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a quick pan through of the raised bed so you can see the difference in size. Keep your eyes on the string to tell the difference. Okay, I'll pan out here. So this is my 3-week update video. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe for more update videos like this, and for more gardening how-to videos. And we will see you guys next time.